My name is DeVoe. I'm with Paxteria.
DeVoe, nice to meet you.
You too. All right. So, we're excited to hear that you're here and what you feel about mulattoes. But I wanted to start off by saying you came into the industry when they didn't even understand what that meant. And how did that feel? I mean, breaking all the rules, and you just peered through, and there you were. How was that?
Well, I grew up understanding both sides of my heritage and very proud of my black side. And really never related to the early 30s and 40s interpretation of what being mixed was about, like imitation of life. And there was always this tragedy about finding out that you had black blood that I never understood. And a lot of that just comes from where I was raised, how I was raised, in the village in which I was raised. And one thing that was a big turnaround for me was hearing Tiger Woods claim all of his heritage. And my first reaction was, wow, on Oprah, you know? And my second reaction was, black people are going to be mad. They're going to be mad. There's still a threat to the black community when you claim all that you are, which needs to be obliterated because it doesn't deny that you're black and proud of it. It just helps you to embrace everything you are. I have a lot of friends from the West Indies that do not understand what the big deal is because they come from cultures of mixtures, with Chinese grandparents and East Indian relatives, and they embrace it all, and they say, I'm West Indian, and they said, why don't you say you're American? And more than anything, we are American. We are products of both ships, the slaves and the immigrants.
That's right, absolutely.
And a lot of Indian, Native Americans.
Exactly.
Black folk love to say I got me some Indian in me. I was like, yeah, most of us do.
Yeah, we do. Exactly. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us, and we'll see you on the inside.
Yes,
all right,
my
wonderful.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Mulatto. So we're about to go inside and see what's going on because this is going to be an exciting short film, and I can so relate because I am mulatto as well. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more. So here we are again.
A couple years later.
Yes. It's so
couple
exciting.
Years older.
Yes, it's so exciting.
But you look great.
And so do you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I was so excited to hear about your project because I as well grew up as a mulatto. My people are from Cuba, but we embrace mulattoes there. It's kind of like the thing to be. But when you come here to America, it's like they don't know what to do with you.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to share with you, or I really want you to share with me, what was it like growing up as a child, in this America and all that you're doing, really coming up not knowing white or black? What was one of the difficult things you had to deal with?
Well, my mother is European, and she had no concept of the racial issue. So I didn't really get much support there. And my dad, he did give me some support, but I just really didn't understand the racism. Yeah. I didn't understand it at all. And I had this black father, white mother, and to me that was normal. So when I would see one race couples, I would think something was wrong with them.
Amazing. Wow.
Something's wrong. Like, why are they all, they should be all mixed together. So I think that was challenging. And then there weren't that many, we didn't grow up in an area where there were a lot of biracials.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking if I'd grown up in LA or New York or even Atlanta or DC, I may have seen other people like me, and I wouldn't have felt so lonely.
Right.
And divided.
Right.
So that's what it was like.
Yeah. So now that you're here trying to find finances for this wonderful project, what do you think was more difficult, finding the finances or growing up in such a strange place where people couldn't understand you as a biracial person? Which is more challenging?
Oh, God. Well, they're both really challenging. How are they different?
That's a good way to put
Right.
it. Yeah.
Well, the money is a tangible thing that, I feel like you can attract it. But when you're stuck in a situation as a child, in Texas of all places, and, there's no therapist. There's no therapist
I can tell.
that can tell you what's going on. I would have to say it's much more challenging, I think, growing up in the environment that I grew up in than the money, because I think you can get the money.
Right.
The more the word gets out, the more you can get the money. And then you can earn the money, and, but they're equally challenging. It may not happen overnight.
Right. And then it might.
It could.
And then it could.
It very well could.
And I hope it does.
Me too.
Because I want this project to be on the big screen. Because there are so many of us out there that feel this way. And it's almost like a rally of these biracial people that, a voice being spoken out for us.
Yeah, well, we have
I mean?
completely come out, like out of the closet.
Yes.
We have come out, and we're just like, Obama has pulled us out, and we're all here. And I see them more. I didn't see that many biracial people. Now they're everywhere. I'm like, where do they come from? Like,
Right.
we're in a different world.
That's right. They're stepping
Jasmine
out.
Guy, we're in a different world.
There she
It
is.
they were in that different world a long time ago.
Exactly.
That movie, that show was ahead of its time.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
And but I look around now and I'm like, they're all coming out. Where do they come from?
That's right. That's right.
Like Chris Humphries.
Yes.
You're like, where did he come from? Like, So I just think like we're out of the shadows. I mean, we're stepping out because we feel safer. We feel safe now. The
yes.
president's biracial. We feel like, okay,
Yeah, we have a place.
we have a place. We do. And that's new.
Isn't that wonderful?
People aren't used to it.
I know.
It's new. It's brand new. It's only 4 years old.
And it feels so good.
Yeah, because I had a lot of obstacles from, doing it as a play and now coming into the film. It's almost like some people don't want it to get out.
Interesting.
Yes. Which is why I was so thrilled that my dear friend Jasmine Guy stepped up.
Wonderful. Wow.
Because so many people try to shut it down.
Wow.
Yeah. In different ways.
And I see what you're saying. Well, it's a very powerful piece.
Thank you.
And it's going to empower all of us, not only the mulattoes in the world, but to understand is power.
Yes. Because in the second film, my mother, the woman who plays my mother, is French. And the good thing about biracial stories or mulatto stories or mixed stories is that they're roles for white people and black people.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
We all have a part in this.
That's right.
And that's what's so lovely about my film.
Yes, it is.
My films.
Your films, that's right.
Yes, the third one is Juliette Fairley's Diary of a Mulatto Bride,
Whoa.
which I hope that Jasmine Guy will direct.
I think she will. Thank you so much for talking
Thank
to us.
you.
It's always a pleasure, Juliette.
too.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Woo! I see you pop back in. That's right, Pack Stereo, and it's DeVoe hanging out on the red carpet with Juliette and Mulattoes. So I'm standing here with the lovely
Renato Powell.
Renato Powell. It's so beautiful. I love that name. Tell us a little bit about you, Renato.
Oh, I thought you were going to say my name.
Renato, yeah.
It's Renato. It's actually a German name.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm an actress, and I'm hosting a show that we're actually shopping right now. It's in a pilot stage, and I've been working on some really, really fun stuff. I just finished working on Criminal Minds, and I'm getting ready to go to New Orleans and work on a film.
That's exciting.
Yeah, The Butler.
Whoa. I love that. And you are glowing, girl. So
Yeah.
just let you know you look good.
Thank you.
And I was complimenting her on her dress. That's amazing. Amazing. And as you said earlier, you want to say about the dress? What is it? All the combinations of the colors?
It's like, it reminds me of the colors of the universe, the colors of the flag. It's like represents every color in the universe. So I thought it was apropos for tonight.
For mulatto,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So what brings you here?
I just want to see the film. I've heard a lot about it, and I love theater, and I love the fact that this has gone from theater now to film, so I'm excited to see it.
Absolutely. So if we want to see what you're doing, is there where we can pop in your Facebook or something we can follow you?
Actually, you can. You can just Google me, and my website will come right up.
Well, spell your name for us.
Renato Powell, Renato Powell.
Love it. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty.
All right. That's right. Pack Stereo. And we're doing it here on the red carpet. More to come. Stay tuned. Nice. Wow. Life is real. I love this. Look at that. Carmen Jones, Stormy Weather, Lookout Sister, Parade in Harlem. I love it. Oh, Cotton Club. Cotton Club. Look at that. Broadway. I love it. How appropriate she is showing the Mulatto film here at this museum, because they're really in touch with the black, really in touch. I mean, check this out. So the heritage is right here. Wow, deep. So that's what it's about, being in touch. You know what I mean? Just being in touch. So all we ought to do now is go over to another museum where they have the white history, and then we get it together, and you got mulatto.
Listen, do your own math and learn from the stuff that you are missing. Create your own path with your own vision.